After this activity, you don't need to worry about trainings because the next to speak, who will be doing the training is our Ruby Global Ambassador, Mr. Duncan Atukwase. Okay? Are you ready? The person I'm going to introduce is someone who's been in the network industry for more than 20 years. He's a very passionate and very kind person. Iha. Iha. What is Iha? Huh? Oh yes. It's not Iha. It should be Iha. Iha. Are you ready? Are you ready to be heard? All right, let's give this person 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, and millions and millions and millions. Vice President, Mr. Arnel
Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Sir Christian, for the nice introduction. How are you today? Are you excited? Wow, say, oh yeah. As Mr. Christian said a while ago, today is will do differently. Okay? Did you learn a lot for the past few days? Imagine how many days have we done our training, Christian? 4 days. 4 days. 4 days and a big event last Sunday, you know? And we believe that after attending that kind of training, one thing I want to tell everyone that if you will apply everything that you have learned, believe me, you can create big or good results. Yes. You agree? This is different, Christian, huh? We will not conduct trainings today.
No trainings today.
First time it will happen only here in Zambia.
Yes.
Because we want to know if they really learn from our trainings.
Yes, exactly, sir.
Because if you do not apply what you've learned, you are not learning. You are useless. That's why you can use now all the notes and the videos. We will know, we will check if you really learn from the 3 days intensive training.
Let us see, Sir Arnel, if I know maybe more than 90% of the people here have been writing down notes. Let's see. Let's really see if you have really been learning, if you've been reviewing all the other distributors to stand here and maybe tell what they have learned. Maybe other people are already bowing down their heads. I don't want to be called.
I remember the first time we gave a speaker. No? Anyway, what we're doing right now is to train people, to motivate people, to inspire people. But today, for the past few days, we were inspired of how you're going to react. No? The way you react, the way you welcome us, the way you attend trainings, the way you take the notes. We were inspired. So we want to hear some thoughts.
Because Sir Arnel and I yesterday were discussing, I even actually told Sir Arnel, sir, have you observed our leaders here in Zambia? Like more than 90% of them are taking down notes. They're so passionate for what they're doing. Now let us see let's really see if they have really learned a lot from our trainings.
Let's check the notes.
Or those are just props. Is it just props? I think it's time for us to see whether you really have learned a lot from our trainings today. Because we've been asking you if you have learned a lot. And what are you saying? Did you learn a lot from our trainings? Yes! Alright, it's time for us to find out then.
It's the first one to share his thoughts.
Oh, that?
Okay. Before these people in front.
Yeah, let's call other people at the back first.
Your name first, and say something, what you have learned. Were you able to, the trainings were able to help you? Your name, please, your name?
My name is Jonathan Goma.
Alright.
I can just say I've been coming here for 2 months now. And first of all, I just want to appreciate our leaders who have been coming to teach us. What I've learned is that I need to have a positive thought, not negative. Because when I've got a negative thought, I cannot do this business. Thank you so much.
Wow! And we can create a positive result with a negative mind.
Right.
So if you want to succeed this business, being positive is very important. And that's what Jonathan learned from the 3 days training. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Who else want to raise their hands? Wow. Brother, you will be the last. You will be the last. I want some new faces first. Sister here. When they say their name, for example, what's your name?
Teresa Chama.
He says, Teresa, you all say, hi, Teresa, and then you all clap your hands. Is that okay? All right, stand up. What's your name?
Teresa Chama.
Hi, Teresa!
What I've learned mostly is attitude. Because I've been struggling with attitude. So now I can learn that you need to have a positive attitude toward the company, toward the product, toward the people you're around with, and your leader also. It's very important to have a positive attitude so that it will grow your business. But if you have a bad attitude, you won't go anywhere and your business won't move. So having a good attitude is very important. Thank you.
All right. Teresa, can you be more specific when you say that you were struggling with your attitude? Just for others to learn, maybe they have that kind of attitude as well. So maybe they need to change the kind of attitude that you had before now. You have now the positive attitude.
Okay. So I used to have a bad attitude when it comes to respecting my leaders. Yes, I was so naughty. Yeah, so now it's a high time for me to change, and then because I want my business to grow. Thank you.
I think Christian was not only Teresa experiencing that, no? Many distributors, since you are still new in this business, many of us have, attitude problem. But because of attending trainings, you will be corrected here. That's why it's very important to always attention, so you will be reminded. Okay? By saying, Teresa, that she has an attitude problem, that is a sign of humility already.
Exactly.
Because she's accepting that she has an attitude problem before, but now is beginning to change her attitude. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Teresa. And because of that, let's all say Iha! Iha! Yes.
This side.
How about this side?
Male.
Male. Oh, okay. What's your name? Again, if he says his name, you all know what to do, right? What's your name, brother?
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, I'd like to thank our trainers, the VP and Sir Christian.
I'm from the Eastern Province, Chipata. I came with my upline, she's here. Yeah. Okay, let me say what I've learned. It's on the mindset. We have, two mindsets, the negative mindset and the positive mindset. So I found out, that actually, although it wasn't explained, mindset is a fixed mental attitude which predetermines how you act or react to situations or circumstances. So your mindset, if it's negative, that means whatever comes your way, you are going to act in a negative way. That will impact on your business. So if your mindset is positive, then you are going to have to react positively and have positive results. So to me, that is very, very important. And that's what I've learned.
Thank you, sir. That's very
Thank you
important.
so much, Mr.
A
Choma.
positive mindset. Wow.
Let's give chance to the people, to the leaders who are just for like 100 kilometers away from Lusaka. Anyone here who's from maybe Livingston or
Maybe at the back.
Yeah. Where are you from?
How about sir?
700 kilometers away from Lusaka.
Wow. I want to appreciate that. Okay. Wow.
Please tell me your name.
I am Alex Uwanya.
Hi, Alex.
Yes. Yeah, I've come with my upline also. I'm making some.
How many kilometers away from Lusaka?
About 700. Almost that. Of course, what is the away 700 miles from here, 700 meters from here. We are also learning. We are a group who are also learning. And I'm sure our leader here has done his best to ensure that our group also knows something about this company. So I would just want to mention only one thing that I know. And this is about believing in the company, believing in the upline, believing in the downline, believing in the products. So these are the things which are previous. There.
Wow, thank you. Very Christian.
Let's also give chance to the outline here. What is your takeaway from the trainings that we had?
Thank you very much. My takeaway is that when you are prospecting, don't be desperate. It is those who need you, not the other way around. Because when you are prospecting, you are giving them a lifetime opportunity. And then you must be empathetic as a leader. You must enter into their shoes and attend to their issues. That way, you influence them positively and you grow the company.
Very Christian, in fact, I'd just like to make a comment on what I've heard from your upline and downline. No? He mentioned about the importance of belief system. Just imagine that very, very basic, believing the company, the products, the marketing plan, and the system. And after that, the upline said that inviting people, sharing the opportunities. And if you will also notice, the upline and the downline, they're seated together. It's very important. You have to stay close with your upline and downline, especially if you're still new in this business. Because your downline needs your guidance as an upline. Exactly. Okay? So if you're seated beside your upline or downline, can you give yourself bigger applause?
Yeah, what I appreciated with what he said is when the outline said that when you try to prospect, it should be like they need you more than you need them. Because you're offering them an opportunity. And that's what it is the truth about, when you try to prospect, you should, in your mindset, it should be like they need you more than you need them. It's not like you guys are begging for them to join you.
Because we are giving them an opportunity. So that's why, that kind of opportunity.
I think these two guys deserve an IHA!
Iha!
Yes.
Okay, Father, this side. Father, this side.
Alright, this brother right here. Please tell us your name.
Thank you so much. My name is Ruben Lima. I'm a local guy, the pastor. I just want to say thank you first of all to the upline and the entire leadership of M Global. Thank you, the Vice President. Thank you, Christian. Indeed, what I've taken, there are a lot of things that you've taught us, but I'll just be brief. The most thing that I've liked is to respect company's policy. Most of us, we abuse the company on how we treat ourselves. And because of that, the others have talked about reputation. So the way we are taking ourselves can either take our company grow or bring our company down. So let's respect our policies in this company for us to strive and grow. Company policy, I'm still repeating, it's very, very, very important. Thank you.
100% I agree with that, God. Because as we mentioned during our past meetings, that in global, this is your own business. Protect your own business. Follow the company policy. If you want this company to last, okay? Because we are not just here to give extra income to our friends, but we're giving them hope. We are giving dreams. We are helping them so their dreams will become a reality. Protect and follow company policy.
I love that. Again, respecting the company policy deserves an IHA!
Bye now.
Okay, alright. Any ladies here? Ladies? Oh, sister.
Lin.
What is your name, sister?
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to say something. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to say something. Okay, I'm Mary coming from Kachue. Apart from everything that has been said so beautiful, apart from what has been said, learn something very important about being a leader, because if you're not a good leader, you can't build and feel like this home. How the leader is supposed to be accommodating, loving person, and also not to express fear, and also to encourage people, praise them, and put a prayer where it's supposed to be. Yes, as a leader, thank you.
Building a youth organization, we need leadership. But many of us, before we became a leader, we all started as all followers. That's why all of you, we will really appreciate you for coming here, attending seminar. It only shows your true leadership. Okay.
Anyone from, again, from maybe up country or far away land? Who's this guy here? 1,000 miles away from Lusaka. What's your name, my brother?
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Simba Elisha. Hi, Elisha. Thank you. I appreciate. I'm coming from Nakonde. That is 1,000. That is border from Tanzania. 1,100 kilometers. Border to Tanzania. Yes. See, right now it's done in past. I've been here. I come on 7th September. Thank you very much. I appreciate the board of directors and also our international trainer. For me, I did learn a lot under the hard skill and also soft skill, which was falling under communication, persuasion, negotiation, empath, and as a leader, you need to communicate well, you need to listen well, and also for this will help us in our business. Thank you very much.
Thank you. From this side, ladies from this side.
Yeah, Lusaka, yeah.
Thanks very much for this opportunity. Sorry, my voice has gone.
What's your name, sister?
My name is Melia Maganga from Lopez. My take from this is on resilience. You know, we started as many, but this time we are, some have dropped on the way because they were not resilient enough. We meet a lot of challenges, but for us to be here today, it means we have crossed rivers and mountains to be here. So resilience is what we really need. And to develop that resilience, we must have a lot of things. And one of them is have a supportive system. You must support all your downlines, even supporting the whole team. Because when you support each other in the team, it means at the end, all of you will succeed. Thank you.
Actually, what is happening right now, no? The support system. Our clients are very supportive, and that's why the top management here is here.
Yes.
We want you to feel our support. Okay? Thank you.
All right, support system. Where's the other lady who's saying that they need to speak from Lusaka as well? You're the one, right? So please stand up, my sister, and be heard. What is your name, my sister?
My name is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Okay, so I've also learned a lot from the trainings. First of all, of course, thank you so much to our trainers that have taken us through the training since we started until today. We really appreciate it. So my take home from all the trainings is I'll pick from the first training that we had. That was by Sir Christian, which was talking about thriving to be a leader. So what I picked from that training, in this business, if you are not a leader, you are never going to grow a big business. So if you are going to build big business and make a lot of money in this business, we need to all thrive to be leaders. And of course, they gave us things that leaders do. They gave us examples of arriving at events very early because that will motivate your downlines. If you as an upline, you're always early for training, for presentations, and for events, definitely your downlines will do the same. And when you do that, you're going to succeed. They're also going to succeed. When your downlines are succeeding, automatically you as an upline, you're also succeeding. And together you make the money. Thank you.
Wow, thank you.
Hello, Mama Katonko.
So one here. Male.
This guy right here. Please tell us your name.
My name is Joe Chang. What I've learned in this program is all about the resilient, the way my sister here in Malawi has put it. We are facing a lot of challenges in terms of intellectual, emotional, and the social challenges. And at times when we approach the prospects, others seem to be hard. But through the training which we are learning from here, we also have some skills in which way we tackle it. By so doing, we have that stamina to convince them to come on the business. I think by so doing, I've learned a lot from the leadership of our upline and the international trainers, the local ones, and all the uplines which are here. I think by so doing, I'm thankful for this which I've learned from this.
Yeah. Thank you, George. I agree with that, Brother Christian. If you will always attend trainings, your confidence level, your self-confidence will improve. Okay? So very important, be resilient and always attend trainings.
Yes.
Thank you.
That was a very good input from my brother. How about from the farthest part of this seminar room? Anyone here? They're starting to bow their heads. They don't seem to want to be cold. Okay, my brother.
Thank you so much. My name is Manji Chipeta. I am so grateful. I came all the way from Kapiri Poshi, which is about 112 kilometers from here. I'm next to my upline, and this is my downline here as well. And so this course has been an eye-opener for me. I've been challenged from the first day. I'm one of those people that doubted this company at the beginning. And now I'm wishing you had come much earlier. I wish you had come much earlier. There's a lot we've learned. I'm running my own personal radio station in Kapiri Poshi. That will be giving me in the near future, about 7 million kwacha per year. But after seeing the opportunity here, that will be 7 million per year. I decided I'm resigning as the radio station manager. To run my company in M Global. And of course, I'm basing this as well on the teaching that we got on the different type of mindsets. There were a lot, long-term mindsets, creative mindsets, productive mindset. And most of us fail to look at the long-term mindset that allows us now to be able to sow seeds and reap later. Most of us want things now. What I've decided to do now is to begin to just recruit, teach, train as much as possible. I'm not looking at money. I'm looking at what will happen in the near future. After listening to our Vice President speak, on that first day, I was almost in tears here. And I went and bought myself a brand new projector at 10,000 kwacha. Today I came a bit late because I was finalizing the cables, because from here, I'm gonna run like a donkey. From here, I'm gonna run like a donkey. These courses we've learned here apply anywhere in life. Not just anywhere in life. And I think I started all of my staff at the radio station. She's an accountant, and I'm glad she came. She's my downline as well. And I believe she's taking this back to the radio station as well. We are in charge of Kapiri right now, and we are in M Conquerors, Kapiri, Kawe, and my uplines have given me, and of course Coach Sheriff, Ashraf rather, and the encouragement of Global Ambassador Barnabas. We're going into Kitwe now, and all that area, and that's why I'm resigning to do this. By December, I should be gold. Wow. Really happy. Wow. So inspiring, huh? Woo. Every time
time you share your takeaway, what you have learned during our trainings, it is, it's a good feeling that our effort were compensated by just simply sharing how this company were able to teach you, how this company were able to bring back your dreams, to make your hope and dreams become reality. That's why we will never stop. We will never stop helping all of you. Positive mindset, simple word, is very important in this business. Wow, the simply one.
That was a very inspiring. Can you imagine? It's not very hard. It's not very easy. I'm sorry. It's not very easy to resign from your job. And I think you had a very good job. If you don't see the future, your future here in this company. And I really like what he said, that when you do this business, you always should see the long term, not the short term. Unfortunately, a lot of our distributors here are doing this thing just for the short term goals. No, when you do this, you consider this as your career, your long term career that will really give you a very, very good life in the future. So, congratulations, my brother. And I think he deserves an Iha.
Okay, one more. A lady?
Yeah, lady here from the corner.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Nashirima. What I've read is that we should not complain to our downright, but we have to complain to our upright. Again?
It's very simple, but it's true. When you are down, you go up. When you're up, you go down. If you have some, if you're experiencing challenges, all you have to do is do not share it to your downlines. Talk to your uplines. If you're all excited, you go to your downline. Show and let your downline feel your excitement. Sign up as a leader. When you are down, you go up, and you go up, you have to go down.
I have someone who's been raising his hands. My brother here. What's your name?
This is first of all, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to all of the people and some foreign people. I'm a retired Staff Sergeant Mashowan from the Army. I learned one thing. Be very, very careful with dream stealers. I am 68 years old. Someone will come to me and tell me, you at 68 years, what are you doing? You're wasting your time. These are schemers. Someone will come to you and say, hey, how old are you? 12 years, you're wasting your time. So, don't listen to them. Have a projection mindset. And you reach there. Oh! Yeah!
You have to stay away from these stealers.
And I believe this retired Master Sergeant deserves an Iha!
And every time somebody is stealing your dreams, always ask this question. Who will pay my bill?
This lady here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I almost got choked when Christian was in front there teaching respect other people's health and your period. Look at other people's health, not just
Very simple message, but full Let me remind you again. The reason why we are inviting people is not for wacha-wacha. The reason why we invite is to help them to earn wacha-wacha.
The mindset should be no wacha. Who else? Okay, my sister here.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Ruthie.
Hi.
Okay, I just want to talk about discouragement. If there is one person who has been discouraged, it's me. And I reached to an extent whereby I wanted to quit to this business. But I really thank my upline, Madam Edith. She's been encouraging, my dear sister, you're going to become financially free. Don't listen to any discouragement. Even now, as I'm talking right now, some of my families, they don't even talk to me because of the same business. Some, I was even chased at home because of the same business. And where I'm staying, they are not even my relative. But because I know God one day, and He has already answered my prayer.
I'd like to make some comment on that. You know what? As a leader, you have to be a good encourager. And for you to become a good encourager, you have to experience many discouragements. So meaning every time you encounter tons of discouragements, rejections, challenges, look at me, say to you, be thankful. Because you will use that discouragement. Because time will come, your downlines will experience also many discouragements. And if you have those experiences, you can easily connect with your downline. You know how to encourage them. Because sometimes you experience those kinds of experiences. Okay? So use discouragement as a tool to become a good encourager.
Discouragements will be like your fertilizers. They will be your fertilizers. You know, you'll look maybe after like 5 years or 10 years after your life has changed, and you will look at them and maybe thank them for discouraging them.
Yeah.
And maybe thank them and say, hey, thank you so much because you've been a fertilizer in my life.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, how about in front? Let's give a chance to the people in front.
Here. This guy.
Oh, Fred. Yeah.
Hello? Hi. Fred, here's my name. Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to thank our Vice President, International Trainer, Sir Christian, and many other leaders who have made this a possibility. My take home, 2 aspects. Number 1, basics. Basics are very, very important. Yes. I was brought here by my upline who used simple basics. She invited me here through an indirect approach. She invited me to come and see a project where she needed me to guide her. Up to now, I'm still waiting for her to show me. And that is no other than Madam Doris Zimba. Basics can build a business. Now, take home message number 2. We learned a lot of skills, soft skills. The skill that touched me most as a leader, I'm one of the project leaders in Zambia. What touched me most is the skill of positive attitude. You know, positive attitude is so important. You can either build or destroy a team depending on your attitude. When there are problems, when there are complications, what is your attitude as a leader? When product upgrade, what is the attitude as a leader? Are you the one in the conference saying, we don't know what this company is all about? As a leader, you need to remain positive because they are looking up to you to see that very soon things will be okay. The other thing I learned in the leadership, there's no room for gossip. Either upwards or downwards. No room for gossip. The other point I learned from there, as leaders, we need to criticize sparingly. I don't know whether English is clear to everyone. If they are not saying don't criticize, criticize sparingly. Criticize knowing that you are aiming to build, not to destroy. As we criticize our downlines, we don't aim to discourage them, but to build them. That was a very, very important for me. And also speak well about others. When you speak well about others, they'll speak well about you, then you go and talk. Thank you very much.
Never forget the basics and have a positive attitude.
The thing that I liked what Fred said was criticize sparingly. You know, as uplines, sometimes you need to say some things about your downlines, but then you don't do it to make them feel bad. You always, as downlines, you always, whenever your uplines tell something, you know, that you need to improve on, you always have to think of that as a constructive criticism, and you shouldn't feel bad about things that they're saying sometimes, because they just want you to grow. So I really like what Fred said.
Thank you, Fred. Next year, brother.
Yeah?
A lady leader.
Oh, the winner of the television!
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Elizabeth. Thank you so much.
Face the crowd.
My take from this training from the day we started, really it has built me, it has motivated me. Why? Because mostly what makes us not to be successful, it all falls under the mindsets. You know, there are so many categories of mindsets, and the most important thing is how you see yourself, and it's what is going to build yourself. So which category of mindsets are you following? There are so many categories. There's a mindset of fear, mindset of greedy, mindset of laziness. But you ask yourself, who I am today, which mindset do I fall under? Really, leaders, our members who are about to join us, I encourage you to say, think positive and see yourself who you are when you go home, and start talking to yourself about your mindset. Thank you.
Positive mindset.
The guy with the yellow shirt. Please tell us your name.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Alfred Pesa.
Now, I salute my grand upline for holding my hand. She's a lady. She said, Jonathan, you are a leader in Malawi. All the leaders are gone. They were civil executives, they were making money, but they are no more. So you have to be a leader. You have to believe in the system, the company, the products, and
In yourself.
myself. So I believe that's why I'm here today representing the visionaries Malawi. Which means I'm a leader. From whatever I've got from here, I have to take it down to Malawi. I have to hold all the downlines who are down. I have to come back and build the system. I want to Malawi to have a function the way we had it on Sunday is Zambia. I need you. You have to know this lady, right? She's a young lady, mentor. She's also a trainer. Train him. Not yet the gold executive. She's about to be there. This is none than Susan Ajego. So we need your encouragement so that Malawi should grow. Thank you.
Let's give the leaders of Malawi an yeehaw! Let's give a chance to the downline. Maybe you can speak and tell us your name, sister.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Susan Ajeko. I'm from Uganda.
Hi, Susan.
What I can say is what I've learned most is hard skill and soft skill. That when that training was ongoing, it really touched me. And even when I went back home, I told my friends, I was like, today I've learned a lot. And thank you so much for that powerful training. And all the leaders from Malawi, I know everybody is here, all the leaders from Malawi, thanks so much for coming. And we shall soon go back to Malawi building a very big team. Yes, thank you. I think that's what I can say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Susan.
Is anybody here who just signed in? A new member here?
A new member. You just registered. You just signed up? When? Not yet. But when did you, were you able to attend the trainings last week? And you haven't signed up yet? When do you plan on signing up? Next month. Okay.
Okay, the one who just signed in? A new member?
Yeah, just the one who signed up. New members.
New member? Yesterday. Just today.
Wow.
Why did you sign up? Good morning.
Let's use this mic.
I'm learning. No, I came late, but still I'm learning. Because I'm learning that when you are down, to be having a dream of falling high. Yes. I don't say much. I'm still learning. Okay. I came here through a friend of mine. He was a businessman, but he decided to join this company. And just invited me to say, okay, come on here and see what you can do. Because I've been learning and I'm still learning. So I want you also to learn. So I'm here to learn. I'm still making up decisions. Yes, I've joined today. This is my joining.
You think it's a good decision?
Yes.
Yes.
For me, it is a good decision.
What made you
Because
decide?
because me-
What made you decide to join? Yeah, what convinced you?
I'll answer that question later.
Okay, thank you. You know, if there's many first timers here, something is normal, no? Many people, they join because they cannot say no to their sponsor. But as they attend trainings, they will realize that they made a good decision. You can understand everything in one sitting. But by attending series of orientations, trainings, then you finally you will realize I'm thankful because I made a very good decision to change my life and my family's life. Oh yeah?
Yes. Sister here. Please tell us your name.
Good morning.
Wow. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Pastor Lydia. Proud member of Alliance. I joined this business 3 months ago. And I'm so happy. I'm so excited. What made me enjoy the business, actually I joined under Barnabas. That's my company. Love him so much. I joined the business in 2019. And I started getting my money. But along the way, that was the same time I was supposed to launch the business. But because of the COVID, the business just went. So this year, Barnabas called me and told me that the business is now launched. But I didn't want to join because last time I had not earned much. To cut the story short, I joined the business with the intention to make money. Right? To make money, to be a billionaire. Little did I know that God used that business so that I can get my healing. I was in a condition from 2012. By then, I was in a Bible school, Trinidad and Tobago, far away from Africa. So, I had a pain, severe pain from 2012. I went to the doctors. That is a condition that called me back in Zambia. I came back because of the condition of illness. I could not sleep or turn the other side. Day and night, I would only sleep one side. I had severe pain from here, this part, to here, only one side. Day and night, I'll sleep only one side without turning. So painful. Went to the doctors told me that I had a nerve damage. And that condition, the doctors say I had to live with it. I'll wake up in the night, sit down. You know, as a pastor, it's not, I know we have pastors here. It's not an easy thing for you as a pastor to explain to the people under you, people you minister to. The only person out to cry to is our God. Pastors, you understand what I'm saying. And God blessed me with a gift of healing. But for me, no healing. I prayed, I fasted, I anointed myself. I was prayed for by anointed prophets, name them. But my condition never changed. Never changed. I wake up in the night crying because so painful. I could not cover myself. I could not put on a tight clothes fitting top, neither a dress, but always like I'm pregnant. Yet not. When I'm alone in the house, sometimes I will just remove my top and remain with it. That was my condition. So I really thank God for using Barnabas Mugwana to bring it back to this business. God can use anything to bring healing. So I joined with the intention to be a billionaire. Not for, it's something that I had accepted as a pastor. I said, God, you know it, I live with you. Because there's no any prayer that was left for me. Name any prayer. Name quote any scripture. I quoted all the scriptures about healing. So I stopped praying about healing. I said, God, I die. But I was starting to pray for people, instant healing. What sin haven't I confessed? To cut the story short, I paid, I joined the business, got my product, and Barnabas
he had no idea what I was facing. I didn't tell him anything. I started using the product. Say 24/7. Using them. Taking them. And he insisted that the person we support use them before selling. Don't just focus on making money. You yourself use them first. Say, this one, okay. I started taking them. Hey, right now, doctors in South Africa, doctors in Zambia, doctors in Trinidad, they say you have to live with this condition. There is no healing to this nerve damage. Jesus. Taking medicine. I don't even know how that pain left home. Today, I started encouraging somebody who is in a condition that I was in. I am a pastor again. Preaching the good news, but for me, it had not worked for me. But I thank God that God can use even the medicine. That's why it's told you as pastor, don't stop people from using medication, supplements. Encourage them. You may be praying for them, but still encourage them to use the supplements. You don't know in which way God may touch their lives or minister to them. Now, as I stand here testifying about these products you see here, they have done, they have given me a testimony. Today I sleep, I can even squeeze. I am sleeping. From having sleepless nights to sleeping dreaming. Hey, that is my testimony. Let me end.
Our good God is making, He answered our prayers in so many different ways. And I do believe that Global our products is one of the answer to our prayers.
Let's give her an Iha! Wow! Amen. The first time,
Everything I heard, sharing the sleepers, I got more inspired. I really want, it makes me feel more. I want to make it more. I'm more motivated now, Bishop. I'm more inspired now.
it's not just us who's motivating and inspiring you. You also motivate and inspire us. That's the truth. You know, the first time she was offered the opportunity, she was ignoring it because it was about earning money. But then, like we always tell you, you should know your purpose why you are joining this company. And she found the purpose why she's joining this company is because of our products. Alliance Emotion Global. Let's give it Global Now, you have to make sure that you get her name because we will be definitely asking her to.
I'm on here, brother.
Yes.
Good morning, leaders.
Good morning.
My name is Pastor Kabamba. I joined this business 6 months ago. When I came to this business, I was also under 2 conditions. I was suffering from low BP. I was also suffering from eyes problem. So I think my friends, they can testify. Whenever I was going to the center, I used to wear the capes. It wasn't because I loved wearing the capes, but it was because of the condition. I couldn't support the sun because of my eyes. And also, if I walked through the sun, I was suffering from severe headache at night because of the low BP. But since I started taking complete phytoenergizer and the C437,
As I'm talking right now, I'm zero condition. So it's behooves me to believe more in this company. And this is a true company. I'm here to stay. I was also inspired by the vice president. You inspired me a lot. I remember your story when you were working at the High Hotel. For 12 years, then one of your employees came to introduce to you, Mr. Joe, the business. And you were, I can say stubborn. So that man was very persistent. He kept on coming and reminding you, inviting you, and you say, for me to make this money happen, maybe to shut him up, then let's go. And when you reach that at the center, you see, you are looking to the right, to the left, and to the right. See, no one who seems to be a millionaire. See, everyone was speaking, the language was speaking on millions, but there was no millionaire according to your eyes. You see, then after the type of closing, this man was uneducated. He was a security person who was handling 250,000 pesos. You see? But then when you were asked to say, are you sure you are getting this one? He said, sometimes even 300. So, I was very much, touched. I almost shed tears. Because what I've seen is humbleness. You see, when you look at certain things, look at the magnet for all his shoulders. You see, the person who was just in the company for 8 years. What about Zach Richards, who was 20 years? What about you? You need to make I see humbleness. And I'm looking forward to be like you, sir. Thank you so much.
He knows my story. And he did it.
Thank you. If you will notice now, just a simple story. You can touch people's lives. Everybody wants to hear stories. So have a good story. Make your own story. And your journey here in Aim Global is a good story already. Wow, I love this people.
All right, this gentleman right here who's standing.
Good morning. My name is Andrew Kamkama. You know, all the Kamkamas, they are tycoons and are next to the Mr. Duncan. Yes, one thing I have learned from these trainings, they are important. I will start with what Mr. Christian talked about, leaders. Ask yourself, if you are here, you are upright. How many people do I have left and right? Me, that's what I first do when I reach in the training center. I look this side, how many are there? I look this side, how many are there? I know that whatever I'm getting, even them, they are doing what? They are getting that training. It is important for you to know, to look food which you can feed to your people outside there. If you don't try to look food to feed them, that means that they won't get what to eat. If you don't invite them to come for these trainings, then you won't even them, they will quit the business. Yes, then again, another point. I learned from Vice President about I was asking, who are these Vice Presidents? Even though they started like us, just the picture Mr. President told us when they were starting the business. When I looked at Francis Miguel, I looked at him. Even them, they were like us. These pictures we are getting today, these are our testimony for tomorrow. Because today, I get the picture like the same way how I'm looking. The picture I'm going to get from now to 3 years, I will be a big man. It is important. If you see people getting pictures, don't say that these people are making me tired in this picture. Get picture today. Me, I searched about Alliance in Motion Global because I love it. I searched about all the top leaders in my country, Uganda. The time they were getting picture, they were really totally small. If you look at them, they were like really, they never even tried to eat some food, but that's what forced me. Make sure that I learned how to take pictures today. I have some leaders in my team. I have one of the man called Brigadier General Moke. I have a man called Brigadier General Nundo. But today, these people, they give me a very big picture. Every time, upline, let's get picture, upline, let's get picture. And it reminds me the time when General Moke came in the business. We took a picture when we were in t-shirt, but today when you look at the man, it really is inspiring a lot of people. So that's why I let from, when we are getting these pictures, we make it today or tomorrow. Just make sure, keep those pictures. There is a certain level where you are going to reach. And you saw that someone, I got this picture maybe 3 years ago or 5 years ago. Someone will be like, this is the right what? The right business. Ask yourself that question. Because Mr. Vice President, after looking at that picture, I was like, wow. These people, even them, me, I knew that maybe they sat down, they said, let us start the business. They start the company. They start like president. Even them upline, downline. Upline, downline. It is important for you to know, this is my upline, you are downline, mentor them, coach them, until all of us will do what? Until all of us will reach at the top. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So big advantage right now because you have cell phone that can easily use for photos. If you will notice my training the other day, I've showed you the pictures of Francis Miguel and my uplines and my downlines. So that's simple picture. Every time you will look at it, you are staying beside your uplines, top management. You will be reminded. So every time you will experience some challenges, and if you just look at these pictures, you will be reminded again. So keep the pictures. Because every time you are surrounded with people who are very successful in life, believe me, one of my trainings, you have to surround yourself with successful people. Because successful people, they think differently. They act differently. They walk differently. That's why they have different results. So every time you see that picture with you, that's why we are investing also time to be with you, taking some pictures. Use that as part of your motivation. Thank you, brother.
Last three. Well, I promised this people in front to speak the last. So maybe let's ask Brother Urban here to share what he had learned.
Okay, thank you so very much. My name is Prince.
Hi, Prince.
Thank you. I want to really. Thank you. Yeah, I will appreciate, of course, our trainers. I want to quickly go into what I learned. First of all, I'll pick it up from the very first training from Sir Christian, where he says, in our business, don't wait to have a large group. Don't wait to become a silver executive. Don't wait to become a gold executive or global ambassador, but simply go out there, grab enough responsibility that will make you feel like quitting
but don't quit. That one is very, very important. Enough responsibility that makes you feel like quitting, but don't quit. That is one thing I want each one of us to promote our dance, because network marketing is all about leadership. If you give yourself responsibility, then it pushes you to do extra. And when you become that leader, indeed you make it in the business. And then just two more last things I'll share is belief and resilience. Ladies and gentlemen, you only become resilient about something you believe in. I'm sharing this from my own story because I've been in this business for the last 5 years. The time I was joining this business, I was quitting a job to join. And what has kept me resilient and kept me going is because from day one, no downline, no money, nothing, I believed in the business. I was introduced by my blood brother, blood, the one I follow. It's number 5, I'm number 6. But he quit the business. Altogether. He quit the business, but I never quit. Why? Because I believed from day one that what I've started, I am doing it for the future, not just 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. So belief is very, very important. You can only become resilient about that which you believe in. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, brother. All right, second to the last. I want to call this person because, she's been taking down notes from the very first day. And I really want to know what this lady have learned from our trainings. That's why, I want to call one of the youngest leaders of AIM Global Zambia. Let's call Mama Katobro! Wow. You've been writing down notes from the very beginning of this intensive training month. So tell them what you have learned. Show them that even at your age, your mind is still very, very sharp.
He's testing my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad to stand here. What I have learned in this training has given me, we have been talking with my fellow GE there that we must be GAs. And what I learned is that from now on, things must change. Oh, yeah! The way I have been doing the business definitely has to change. I was saying that to Leader Mike, he came to pick me up. Sorry, Yango and Ulendo didn't want to come to my house today. That's why I'm late. So, what I picked from the two trainers is that fire, they put fire in me to be totally different. Thank you.
Wow!
Mama can do it, you can do it.
Let's give Mama the good one. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Thank you so much.
You were challenged, huh?
Maybe two more, sir.
Two more. Two gentlemen. One gentleman.
Oh, they've been hearing a lot from you. You're an SB.
One gentleman here, and then one lady, the last one.
Oh no, sister here. I want to hear her. Can you stand?
Yes.
Hi. Hello. How are you? I'm Beatrice.
Hi, Beatrice.
I'm happy to see you all. My story goes like this. I'm very excited because of the trainings that we have had for the past 3-4 days with Sir Christian and the Vice President. Thank you. What am I saying? I'll talk about leadership, like my upline Abana said. We are leaders in here, isn't it? Oh, yes. Whether you have downlines or no downlines, you are still a leader. Yes. I came in this business, like my colleagues have said, I did not come for money. No, I came because of the products. Why? I was involved in a nasty accident which nearly killed me there and then. But God said no. I've been taking these supplements from the one when I joined last year, August to this day. The C24/7 has really helped me. I started with a wheelchair. I graduated to a walker, 2 crutches, and now 1. I can use it, I cannot use it. Now, what about the training? That I've learned a lot in this training. 1, leadership. You should be excited all the time. We bring in people here from different backgrounds, different characters. So be the person that excites them all the time. Because it's from your own leadership that each one of them, okay, they don't come in this business for what? In this industry, they follow us. They follow you. So be an upline, be a leader who is always excited. Like, yes. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful indeed for this training because we've learned a lot. I cannot go step by step, but we have learned a lot. And I know we are still learning until we go out there. Next year, it's Manila. Did you know that we are going to Manila next year? Next year, we will see these people. We are looking forward for them to receive us as Zambians. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate that, Shirley. Thank you.
So who among you wants to go to the Philippines? You need to work hard. Okay? Now for our last speaker, I know, I'm so sorry because as much as we would want to make you speak all today, we can only accommodate a few people. But then, you have learned a lot, right? So we're going to call on our last speaker for today who's going to share her takeaways from the last trainings that we had here in Zambia. Let's all welcome the one and only Global Ambassador of Zambia, Miss Dina Miyako.
Good morning. I'm excited to be here. Thank you to the Vice President as well as Christian and Rene. And my takeaway from all this is gratitude. So thank you, neighbor. Say, neighbor, thank you for being here. And I hope you thank your upline for inviting you if they invited, isn't it so? I like that gratitude unexpressed is like you bought a gift for someone, wrap it up, and you don't give it to them. Gifts that never arrive, isn't it so? So I'm sure there are many of us here, sometimes we think being grateful shows weakness. Being grateful is a form of prayer. Because what you're grateful for can do what? Repeat itself. So I don't know if we can have an opportunity to just do a short video to say thank you, all of us. Isn't it so? Can we do so? Yes, so let's do a short video and we are going to thank, first of all, the management of M Global Zambia. Isn't it so? Ma'am Jema, Madam Jane, the whole management team. We showed up at Mulungushi, the 6 went place, isn't it so? Yes, and it was really good. For me, it's a breathtaking time. Because there was a time we needed to put the chairs, to do this, to do... Now, we just show up with our ticket. That's something. So we're going to say thank you to the management of Alliance in Motion Global Zambia. We're going to say thank you to the board of directors, definitely. Do you think so? And we say thank you to our two special guests, all the way from Manila, Philippines. And I'm sure we'll also thank our outline as he comes to the stage. I can see him behind there. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Thank you, in Global Zambia Management. Can we do it much more? We stand here. Let's stand. Okay, I hope your neighbors not sleeping. No, they were sleeping. Order. Okay, so thank you, A Global Zambia Management. Thank you, Management of Alliance Motion Global Zambia. Which one is the better?
Thank you, Global Zambia Management.
Okay, thank you, A Global Zambia Management. Thank you to the board of directors of A Global. Next is thank you to our special guest speakers, our vice president, and our international trainer. Are we together? And then we also we named them. That's much better. All right, so instead of saying board of directors, we name them. Are we together? We say thank you, Dr. Konka Banton. Thank you, Dr. Ed. Thank you, Sir John Aspery. And then? Okay. All right, so let's try. One try. Please don't get tired. It's gratitude. Are we together? Okay, very good. Yes, write it down.
Dr. Ed?
Global Zambia.
Okay, we start in Zambia.
Yeah.
M Global Zambia.
Prepare your voices. You want to hear all of us. M Global Zambia Management.
You understand,
Yeah. John.
Then thank you.
Sir Christian and VP.
Christian.
I'm sure we know that. Number 3.
Thank you, Global Zambia Management. Thank you, Sir Christian. Thank you, VP Arnel. Thank you, Sir John Aspirin. Thank you, Doc Connie. Thank you, Doc Ed.
Sir Christian, next is VP Arnel.
Sir Christian.
Adaptable leadership. Yes.
Sir John, Doc Connie, Doc Ed.
Thank you, Sir John.
From Doc Connie, Doc Ed. Then, we love A Global. Appreciate it. We love A Global. No. Thank you, Doc Ed. Thank you, Doc Ed. Then everybody shout, thank you, A Global. Are you ready?
Don't worry what is down. That is going to be deleted.
It's the last one.
Yeah. Thank you, envelope is the last one. So we practice. One practice, eh? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, envelope Zambia Management. Thank you, Sir Christian. Thank you, Sir Ed. Thank you, Sir John. Thank you, Dr. Connie. Thank you, Dr. Ed. Thank you, Ed Global. Okay, so let's go for one last thing. Are we together? Are we together? 1, 2, 3, go! Thank you, Ed Global Zambia Management. Thank you, Sir Christian. Thank you, Sir Ed. Thank you, Sir John.
when I practice.
Oh, no, that was one last time. Get
Stand up.
Okay, so at the end of thank you, M Global, I say power, we say? Amen. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. Thank you, M Global Zambia Management. Thank you, Sir Christian. Thank you, Sir Ayo. Thank you, Sir Gonzalez. Thank you, Sir John. Thank you, Dr. Oli. Thank you, Dr. Eric. Thank you, M Global. Every single day. Don't forget to say thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Dina Miyato, and I hope you had fun. Yes. I hope let's do this again one day, huh? Yes. Because we want now. Sir Arnel and I just really found out that you really had to learn a lot from our trainings the past few days. Sir Arnel.
Okay guys, at this point, I'd like to thank everyone for our 6 or 7 days stay here in Global Zambia. We feel the warm welcome, we feel your love, loyalty, and support to our company. And because of that, I can guarantee you, and we will make a promise, every year we will go visit in Global Zambia to make things come into reality. And tomorrow we will fly to Rwanda. Commission?
We're just getting started. Let me give the microphone to Ms. Dina Miyato. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you to our Vice President of AIMLO. We can take our seats now. Let's take our seats. Are we happy? Are we grateful? Yes. It has been a very powerful 5 days. I'm grateful I'm part of this occasion. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have our trainer after that participatory session. Did we enjoy the session? You enjoyed it? Amazing. So do you have your notebook nearby? Okay. The gentleman coming to train, I remember him teaching us. He said, as a leader, even if you've learned that before, you sit down, you take notes again. Are we together? Because the more you take notes, it means information got into your ears, got into your head, comes out through your hands. At least something is stuck somewhere. Are we together? So those who are taking photos with their phones, that's good, but I hope you don't delete them. When you reach home, they say memory full. When you clear everything, so you went to the train, what did you learn? A lot. So take your photos back, take your notes. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, the trainer who is coming to the stage today is a very special trainer. Are we together? He's a very special trainer. He is one of the people I have seen looking very ordinary. You know those ones you can balance because they look poor. Yes, when I met him, he looked poor. Today he's not a poor man. Are we together? Yes, so I love A Global because we learn not only theory, but practical knowledge. So please put your notebook nearby and your pen nearby. And we are going to prepare as we welcome to the stage. Hey, are we still here? Yeah. Are we still here? Yeah. Check on your neighbor. Just make sure I check on your neighbor. Say neighbor. Neighbor. Wake up. Yes. I love A Global because we learn from the management, we also learn from the top leaders. Isn't it so? This gentleman is a Ruby Global Ambassador. A what? Ruby Global Ambassador. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, probably we rise. What do you think? One last rising. That's one last rising. Okay, so let's rise. We'll sit down as he walks to the stage. Are we together? Yes, let's rise so that we are fresh. Okay. So let's put our hands together. We prepare. Prepare. The higher the hands. The higher the hands. Let's welcome to the stage the Ruby Global Ambassador, a top earner, a mentor of mentors. This gentleman will train us on how to be the best of the top 1%. Ladies and gentlemen, he's my personal sponsor. He's the leader of many. Welcome to the stage, Sadake Kamsama Tukwase. He looks rich, do you think so? That's back from a rich man.
Okay, Kawe. Let's give our Global Ambassador a big round of applause. And of course, in a very special way, I want us to appreciate our international trainer, Patrician, our Vice President, Sir Anel Limpin, for the time they have sacrificed to come and be here with us. In Zambia, we don't take it for granted. Let us give them a big round of applause. Okay, so have we had a wonderful weekend? Yes. All right. We are still learning. Learning never stops. Eh? We are here to learn. Now that I have learned, it's not learning but learning. Yes. Then we are good to go. Yes. Wow, it's exciting. You know, every time I come to Zambia, when I go back to Uganda, they don't understand me. They tell me you just go to Zambia and you come back with an accent.
They say, how about when you go elsewhere? What will happen? From learning to learning. Is there anyone seeing for the first time? Anyone for the first time today? It's your first time seeing today?
Today. Yes,
Okay, you have one. It's okay. I'll share my story briefly. Whether you have heard it or not, I'll still share it. Whether you like it or not, I'll still share it. You know, my mentor taught me that always tell your story. He said, always tell your story like it's the first time you are telling your story. So you should never get tired. And then he added on that you should tell your story. Are we together?
Yes.
Because you see, your story is the most unique thing that you have in the business.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Each one of us has a story that is unique. And I want you to use your stories to build your business.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So, and you see, you don't have to first become a silver executive or gold executive or global ambassador for you to start telling your story. Your story could be as simple as the reason why you joined the business. I remember the first time I got started in network marketing, I was a student. I had not made money. But this is what I used to tell every person I met. My name is Duncan. There is a business I have just started. If we do it together, we are going to become rich. And then I got my first check. I photocopied it. It was not a lot. It was like 100 kwacha. But then I also got my upline's check. I also made a photocopy of it. For it was big. It was like, maybe like 10,000 kwacha. So now I had two checks. Mine of 100 and one of my upline of like 10,000. So I would show them. For me, I've been doing it for only 1 month. In 1 month, I have made 100. This person has been doing it for 2 years. They have made 10,000. It means if we do it for 2 years, we shall be making this much. And my story was as brief as that. Okay? And then as I kept on growing, the story also kept on growing. Now, your story should be original. You don't have to copy any other person. I've also met some people who are trying to edit their stories to look like our rags to riches stories. You don't have to change. Okay? Not every person has to start from zero the way I started from zero. So if you are already somewhere, tell us your story. But tell us why you joined the business.
Yes, sir.
There is a gentleman I have in my team, and his story is one of the most inspiring stories. Every time he stands on stage to share his story, people pay cash. You know why? He was a successful entrepreneur before he joined the business. So he shows you in his story, I used to do farming. No, he says I'm a farmer. And he has like 50 acres of land where he does commercial farming. And then he has an events management company. He's running a pharmaceutical company. And then he says, but on top of all that, I have decided to join this business. And these are the reasons why I have decided to join. He gives reason number 1, reason number 2. By the time he reaches the third reason, people are paying before seeing the presentation. Okay? So your story is original and it's unique and you should share it in its originality. Are we together?
Yes.
So here is my humble story. I was introduced by my friend, Mr. Elias Mosi, Hall of Famer, if you're recording this, please send it to him because he promised that before this year ends, he will set foot where? Okay? So I want to tell him that we are waiting for him. Can you tell him we are waiting for him? We are waiting for him, eh? Yes. Are you recording? Yes. Let us say, Hall of Famer Elias Muhoozi, we are waiting for you in Zambia. Hall of Famer Elias Muhoozi, we are waiting for you in Zambia. Perfect. So Mr. Elias Muhoozi, top distributor in the whole of Africa. But guess what? In 2015, I was broke. My friend was also broke. So it was one broke person dating another broken one. How we are going to become successful? So I refused to believe him because it sounded too good to be true. That money sounded too much for me, and I told him it's impossible. And on top of that, I was asking myself, if it pays millions of money, how come you're still broke like me? And I discouraged him from doing the business. I told him, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money. I told him you should have consulted me first before joining those things. But I thank God that he didn't give up. He kept on working. And the more he worked, the more I became curious. I wanted to know, what is it that my friend has seen that I have not yet seen? So he invited me to a presentation, and I was skeptical by the way because I sat behind, so in case they say anything that I did not agree with, I can easily walk out of the room. But the moment they reached that part of left and right, I lifted my chair from behind and I brought it in the front. And when they reached 7 accounts, when they showed how 7 accounts match and pair and max out, my years down the road and the last 8 years have been the best time of my life. But this is how it started. We took this photo in my first month of the business. You can see we did not look like prospects, we looked like suspects. But then we started growing slowly. I started talking to people, and some people believed, others did not believe. That's something you should get ready for if you are doing this business. One of the things that my mentors told me when I got into network marketing, they told me that rejection equals success. They say in this business, the more you are rejected, the more successful you become. Another mentor said that when you wake up in the morning, you should look for people to say no to you. That the more no's you receive in a day, in fact, he said that you should tell how your day was successful by how many people say no to you. Because if there is no one saying no to you, you won't find anyone who will say yes to you. We have to go through the no's to finally get to a yes. If your business is not yet where you want it to be, it could be because not enough people have rejected you. Are we together? Yes. So rejection equals success. In fact, these are two statements they gave me on my first day, the first time I got started. The first one was rejection equals success. The second one was pay now, play tomorrow. Or play now and pay tomorrow. Okay? So we have today to pay the price. The price for whatever price we want. But that price, we pay it when? We pay it today. So my business started growing, and in my first year, which was 2015, it paid me about 180,000 kwacha, which is not a lot of money, but it was proof that the business pays. Now, once I understood that the business pays, I knew that instead of asking how much money this company has, let me just go and work and see how much I can make from the company altogether.
Yes.
And I am on that journey. I want to work so hard. By the way, if you think I have started, I have not yet started this business. By the way, true story. If you think I have made it, you find another mentor. But for me, I am brand new in the business. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes, I have just started. It's just the beginning. We have not even scratched the surface. Now, when I say we have not scratched the surface, when it comes to Zambia, we have not yet started at all.
Yes. Right.
I was in Kenya some years back, I think like 1 or 2 years ago, and I was having a meeting with one of the top leaders in Kenya. He told me that his team, just one team only in Kenya, at that time, they had 14 training centers in Nairobi City. Wow. Only one team like this. 14 training centers that were full every day for presentations. Our event at the Mulungushi was 1,200. Am I correct?
Yes.
They printed 1,200 tickets. This team, one team in Kenya, they had a meeting, or like the meeting we had at Mulungushi, a big presentation, which was held in a venue that accommodates 6,500. And that was only one team. Have we started? No. We have not yet started. This was my second year, 2016. And in 2016, I made about 1.8 million kwacha. In Uganda shillings, 322 million Uganda shillings. And my life started to change. Okay? I solved all my small problems. I paid off all my debts. Okay? And I remained with only one problem. How to spend my money. In my third year, 2017, this company paid me about 5 million kwacha. You see, in a system where you talk to one person who talks to another person who talks to another person who talks to another person, there is no limit to how big your business can grow. And because there is no limit to how far your business can go, your income also has no limit. So in this business, your limit is your imagination. If you can see it in your mind, then you'll be able to do it. You can hold it in your hand. Okay? So I want you to dream big. This is another thing my outline told me. Say, Duncan, you want to buy a car, change your dream. You can buy 10. Say, if your goal is to buy a house, you can have 10 of them. Why? Because you have a compensation plan that allows you to do that. There is no limit. If you build your 7 accounts and they max out, you can open another 7. When you max out those 7, you can still open another 7. Are we together?
Yes.
Have you run out of people to talk to? Not at all. There are millions of people out there waiting for us. There are global ambassadors on the streets who are walking. We are bypassing them every day, and we are not talking to them. Another mentor told me that if you say nothing, do nothing, you become nothing. So he said, every time you are next to someone, remember that if you keep quiet, nothing will happen. Are we together? Yes. So he says, if you say nothing, if you do nothing, then you will become nothing. So always be prospecting. Talk to people. And the worst thing that can happen to you is a no. And in our business, a no is a good thing. My 4th year, I made about 9.7 million kwacha. This was 2018. And I want to work so hard so that one day I can make this kind of money on a monthly basis. Then I became a Ruby, and for you to become a Ruby, all you have to do is work with 5 people until they become global ambassadors. And we are blessed that one of the global ambassadors is right here in the room today. So all you have to do, sponsor how many? 5 people. The other global ambassador is I sponsored my cousin who sponsored someone, who sponsored someone, who sponsored another global ambassador, Mr. Solomon, who is also here. So you see how exciting it is that in this business, for you to succeed, you can only succeed if you help other people to succeed. All together. So the reason why I am a Ruby is because in this room today, there is a global ambassador seated here. There is another global ambassador seated here. Is that rocket science? No. Not rocket science at all. Then I bought my first car, which was very small. This one, they gave it a nickname. The nickname was Munchies. So we used to have Munchies. They were small biscuits which were small like this. You don't have to bite it. You know them? What do they call them here? They are still Munchies. Oh, I thought they were like a Ugandan thing. So this one was Munchies. And then I got another one. This one they nicknamed it Big Daddy. Because every time I parked, they expected a big man to come out and they saw a small man coming out. Then I bought my first property. This was in 2018 and I bought it cash. It was fully constructed and fully occupied when I bought it. 3.5 years of doing the business and my life had transformed from that of a tenant who was defaulting on rent to becoming a landlord in Kampala, in one of the upscale neighborhoods in the city. Isn't it amazing what this business can do? Yes. 2019, I bought another property, and my goal is to buy a property every year from this business. Wow. And by the way, listen to this. First wait before you clap. Listen to this one. The money I collect from here, in the whole month, this business pays me the same amount of money in 1 or 2 days. So for me to make the money I make from this company in a month from here, I need about 30 of these properties. Yes. Do you understand the power we have in this business? Yes. It's a very powerful business. But you know what? People don't understand it. One, it's invisible. You can't see it. Okay? People, what the kind of business we are used to is business where people see trucks of goods coming in and trucks of goods going out. Things have changed. Things are now different. Yes, sir. And sometimes we underestimate it because it's cheap to join the business. Only 5,200 for you to get your Neovas package. For most people, it's not a lot of money. You can afford to lose that money. I mean, if you lose that money, is it the end of the world? No. And now that is the reason why we don't take it serious. Because the investment we put in is very small. It doesn't pain us so much. But I think if it was serious business, then rather serious investment, we would take it serious. That is why sometimes I like people who start with Technovas, Digivas, Megavas. The bigger you invest, sometimes the more serious you become about it. Because where your money goes, your focus also goes. But it doesn't matter. Now, but what is important is you understand it. You understand that no matter the amount of money you start with, what you are dealing with is a big business. That 5,200 that you start with this company can pay the same amount of money on a daily basis if you stay committed and build a big business. Okay? So then I've had a chance to travel to different countries, and I also bought one of my dream cars, a Range Rover Sport, which has my name as my number plate. This one, they did not nickname it Big Daddy. They gave it a Luganda name. It is called Akagore. Now, Akagore is like a sweet bride. That one there.
It's Kru.
Kru. So this one is Kru. And I think they saw the way I was taking care of it, and they said, wow. 2022, I got another one. My goal is to buy the 2023 model. The latest model of the Range Rover Sport. And I bought another property this year, and my goal is to buy one. So, does AIM Global work? Yes or no? Yes! It works, okay? Yes. And now it is here. What excuse do we have? The office is here. The products are there. Okay? All we have to do is invite as many people as we can. Invite, sit, and clap. And then you will make money. From the time I joined the business, it has so far paid me about 43 million kwacha. Now I know that for some people this is not a lot of money, okay? But let me tell you why it's a lot of money for me. For me, as an environmental engineer, if I was to continue working where I was working, because when I got that job, my starting salary was 800,000 Uganda shillings, which is about maybe like 5,000 kwacha. Like 5,000 kwacha. Let's say I stayed in that job, I worked hard, I got promotions, and my income went to like 20,000 kwacha. Maybe even 30,000 kwacha, assuming I was very good and I could make 30,000 kwacha in a month. Do you know how long it will take me to make 43 million? Let me do the math for you. And this is why, for me, I am grounded, because I have seen what this business can do. So let me quickly get my calculator. So for the 3 million, if I was to make 30,000 kwacha in a month, it would take me 1,400 months for me to make for the 3 million kwacha. If I divide by 12, it is approximately 119 years. So if I was to make 30,000 kwacha per month, it would take me 119 years to make the money that this company has paid me in the last 8 years. So you see why I am so passionate about this business? Yes. I also want us to be so passionate about the business. Yes. And I want you to believe that you can do better than this. Yeah. Are we together? Yeah. You can actually do better than this. Yeah. Most of you are very good. You can do this better than me. You can invite better than I do. Some of you are sponsoring more people than I can sponsor. I know some people in this room who are good at selling, they can sell more than I do. I have seen very many presenters here who can present and speak better than I do. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
So you can do this better. The question could be how badly do you want it? Okay? Do you want it so bad? Are you ready to take no for an answer? Because that's what I was doing when I got started in the business. I used to sit with my upline and would make phone calls until the phones hit us, until our batteries get drained. You know, have you ever made phone calls and you start to feel a ringing in your ears? Then you shift to the other one. Then you know you have talked. We used to load those bundles, the daily bundles. You know how you put airtime, you buy minutes, and then the day elapses when you have not yet finished your minutes. That never happened. Our goal was to utilize all those minutes to make phone calls. And we talked to a lot of people who presented, even those who refused to come, we found them where they are, we still presented to them. At the time I was crazy, I would invite guests, and after the presentation, I start calling those who promised they would come, but they did not come. I say, excuse me, you told me you were coming, why did And then, of course, the person would give excuses, and I would say, okay, you are forgiven, but tell me where you are, because I must see you before today ends. And then, but for me, my goal was one. I wanted more eyes to see my business. I wanted my presentation to be seen by as many people as possible. Okay? Now, was it easy? It wasn't. The beginning was hard. It was not smooth. Because in my first month, no matter how much I talked, it's as if everyone I was talking to was reading a book, How Not to Join the Business. And in my second month, things were even tougher. I remember sitting with my upline and saying, but upline, I think I made a mistake. Said, I think I should have stayed in my job and I first do this business part-time. And then my upline looked at me, he knew my situation. His situation was not so different and he had no answers for me. But by the end of that meeting, we had motivated ourselves. And then we said, you know what, let's go and talk to our upline. We went and talked to our upline, Marjorie. By that time, she was making a lot of money. And then she said, don't worry, you are going to make money, your business is going to grow. And we made a mistake, we believed her. Okay? So today, I want to share with you a few tips on how you can have unlimited prospects. Because you need to have people to talk to. One of the reasons why people quit our business is that when they join, they have a mental list. A list of about 3 to 5 people who they think, let me go and I talk to this person. I am so sure, 100%, that this person is going to join the business. So right from the presentation or after they join, they go and they start talking to the people who they thought were going to join. They talk to the first person who says no. Second person who says no. As the list starts to reduce, anxiety and pressure starts going down. Okay? And once they exhaust their list of maybe 5 or 10 people, now they feel like they cannot do the business and they quit. But one of the things we need to learn is how to have unlimited prospects. Okay? So the first thing we need to do is to have a name list, an active name list. An active name list is a name list which keeps on growing. Your name list should continue to grow on a daily basis. So one of your goals for the day should be to meet a new person. Add a new person on your name list. Okay? It could be someone you meet as you go about your daily activities because we meet people every day. Our business is a business of making friends. So this is what I want you to do. Make a list of every person you know, of every person you have ever met. Those who you believe are going to join the business, whether you believe they will join you, or whether you think they are not going to join you, simply put them on your list. Are we together?
Yes.
So at this point, it doesn't matter whether they are going to join or whether they are not going to join, simply put them on your name list. When you write your name list, write it as if every name will, as if you'll be paid $10,000 for every name that you put on your name list. Okay?
Yes. Yes, sir.
By the way, you get paid for every name in your name list. You will get paid for people who join and even those who don't join. You know why? Wow. Let us assume that for you to get one serious person, you need to sponsor like 10 people. Okay? Now, you need to think about how many people do I need to present to in order for me to sponsor 10. Maybe it could be like 50 people. Let's say maybe for me to present to 10 people, I need to have made maybe to present to 50, I need to have made maybe like 100 appointments. Okay? Now you continue. For me to make 100 appointments, 100 confirmations, how many appointments do I need to make? Maybe 200. For me to have 200 appointments, how many phone calls do I need to have made? Maybe 400. Okay? So from a name list of 400, if you get one person who is a global ambassador, Solomon, where has he gone? Is it worth it?
Yes.
If you get 400 phone calls, and out of those 400 phone calls, you got one global ambassador, is it worth it?
Yes.
How about if you made 1,000 phone calls? If you made 1,000 phone calls, and out of 1,000 phone calls, you find one global ambassador, would this still be worth it?
Yes.
Of course, yes. So put every person on your name list. Think of every person you know, every person you have ever met. Empty your mind on paper. Even those you know you don't have their contacts, write them in your name list and make it a goal to look for them, to find their contacts. Okay?
Yes.
So step number 1 is create a name list, an active name list. Constantly expand your list. Sometimes it's not who you know, but it's who you are about to meet.
Yes, sir.
Some of the people I have in my team who are superstars, I never knew them on the day I was joining this business. They were not in my first name list. Some of them were not in my second name list. But out together. Some of them were not even in my third name list. You know what I do? I keep adding names on my list. Because I don't know who my next global ambassador is going to be. I don't know where my next global ambassador is going to come from. So I keep adding new names on my list. I keep making new friends. Because I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I had like some global ambassador Mr. that could tell me who I should present to, who has potential and who doesn't. But I don't have that. Okay? I don't have that sense for global ambassadors. But all I know is the only thing you can control is who you talk to, who you add on your name list. So, and when you do that, add as many people as you can. So some of the people, I did not know them. Some were strangers. Okay? Global Ambassador Dina was a total stranger to me. I was in an internet cafe. I don't remember whether it was somewhere on one of these streets. But all I did was, hi, how are you? Okay? On that day, it was a normal day. I did not know that that greeting was $1 million greeting. Are you together?
Yes.
What if on that day I said, today I'm not in the mood of prospecting? I'm not in there and you say, today I'm not in the mood. Because you can never know. So every day you have to be alert. You have to stay in the mood. Add at least 2 people every day to your name list. 2 people is not hard. Because every day you meet more than 2 people. You are exposed to more than 2 people every day. So make it your goal to add at least 2 people every day to your name list. Look, you don't have to present the business to them there and then. Simply make a friend. Okay? So I met a friend today. I met him in the lift. He was going up. I was also going up. When I entered, I said, "You're going up?" Okay. And he laughed. He said, "Of course I'm going up." Because we are on the ground floor. And all of us are going where? So he was already in the lift. I called him, I said, "Oh, so you're going up?" He laughed. I said, "Of course I'm going up." And then of course we laughed about it and we said, but I said, you know what? I said there is this unwritten rule that says people in the lift are not supposed to talk to one another. So it's a bit funny how people stand in the lift and everyone keeps quiet. The one is facing this way. The other one is facing. So then there is a funny video I saw. I don't remember whether it was on TikTok or where. This gentleman was entering the lift. He phoned the lady and he asked, "Are you going down?" And the lady said, "I'm going up in the name of Jesus." He said, "No, I'm asking, is the lift going up or the lift is going down?" He said, "This lift is going up in the name of Jesus." So, but just start a conversation. Whichever way you start a conversation, just start. Okay? And make a friend. Add them on your name list. And then build rapport. One day you will present to them. The third thing that we can do to have unlimited prospects is to raise your awareness. You need to be in prospecting mode all the time. In other words, you need to be alert, okay? You need to be alert all the time. That whenever alert. Why don't you allow me to speak what I know? So, you need to be alert. Let me speak to one. What if I bite my tongue? Speak what you know. Yes. So, okay. So, raise your awareness. When you get out, see people. People who can use the products, people who can join you. Every time you see people passing you by, that is money bypassing you. One day, someone told me that the money you are looking for is in people's pockets. He said, you have to find a way to get your money from other people. And he told me that if you don't get your money from other people, they will keep getting their money from you. Are we together? He said, when you get paid, what do? You have bills to pay. Electricity, meaning that was not your money. Water, that was not your money. Food, if you pay food, that was not your money. rent, that was not your money. He said what you remain with is what was actually your money. So he says, for you, you become a conduit. A conduit. So that money only goes through you and it goes to the owners. He said you need to find something that you can use to get your money from other people. So in our business, we have a wonderful opportunity and we have wonderful products. How do you get your money from other people? By giving them value. By giving them something of value that they are willing to pay for. That's how you get your money from everyone. So when you get out, see people. Every person has your money. Every person can use your products. Every person can become a member. So every time they pass you by and you don't say anything, that is your money bypassing you. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes. See someone who can join your business. See someone who can use your products every single day that you get out of your home. The fourth thing we are going to do to have a limited prospect. Am I too fast? Yes. Am I too fast or too fast? Too fast. I need to slow down.
Okay.
Okay. So can I go to the next page?
Yes.
Never prejudge. Never prejudge anyone. You can never know who is going to join you and who is not going to join you. You know what's interesting in our business is that some of the people you are sure are going to join you might never join. Then there are those who you think are not going to join and they will shock you that they will be the ones to join you. Okay? I learned this the hard way. So one day I was in the presentation and guess who showed up? My auntie, who I had never presented to. Someone invited her. She came, saw the business, and got started. She was the head teacher in the school. Within a space of like 1 week, she had sponsored every teacher in that school. Once the teachers were finished, she started sponsoring all the parents who had children in that school. The team was growing every day. And then she would call me, say, oh, my son, come and motivate my team. And I cannot refuse. But whenever I would be motivating, I would be motivating, but inside I am hurting. I'm saying this could have been my team. And then they were joining. From that day I said, I must talk to every person I know about this business. I said, let them refuse to join, but I will talk to them. But then there is something that she said on the first day that she came that hurt me more than anything. She said, you mean you have been part of this business? You have known about it all this time, and you never told me about it. That was the worst statement I have ever had. So from that day, I said, every person I meet, every person I know must hear about this business. So never prejudge anyone. You can never know what's going on in other people's lives. Sometimes the ones you think are not ready to join, they could be ready to join. Okay? Sometimes we have limiting beliefs that limit us from talking to other people. The thoughts that we have in our mind, the perceptions that we build around other people. Maybe you think someone is too successful to do this business. Someone could be successful, yes, but they are bored. They are looking for something new. Or maybe they want a new challenge. Okay? And that could be a reason why they want to join this business. Others don't join for the money. Some join because they want to make a difference in other people's lives. Others join because the products are wonderful. So you can never know. All together. And some will be successful, but they still want more money. Who says there is a limit to what one wants? Okay? Maybe you could fear talking to someone. Maybe because you think they are going through a difficult time. Maybe they just lost someone. And you feel like now might not be the right time to present to them. But what if what they need is maybe a community where they could be around other people, you know? So don't fear talking to people. There's never a right time and there's never a wrong time for you to talk to someone. For us, we share, it's up to them to decide whether the timing is right for them or not. But for us, we don't know. So don't prejudge anyone, and then don't fear rejection. Rejection is good. Okay? Rejection is very good. The more you are rejected, the more successful you become. I remember when we were still in school, we used to organize these social meetings. I was in a school for boys. So we used to have another school for girls that would visit us. And we would organize the dance. Okay? We would organize the dance. Now, there are some boys who would sit in the corner. And I don't know what was going on through their mind. Maybe they would be praying that maybe a girl is going to approach me and ask me to dance. So they would be there in the corner. Then there was another category who would go approach someone, and when she says no, they go back down and they sit. One rejection was enough to spoil the entire thing. But then there were others who would keep moving from one person. Hey, can we dance? She says no. Then they go to another one. Hi, how are you? Can we dance? He says no. And then they would keep on moving. Can we dance? No. Now, between those who sat and the ones who kept on trying, who do you think enjoyed the day? The one who kept on moving. Okay. Yes. You know how I know? Because I was the DJ. You know what the DJ is everything? Network on purpose. So now that you are doing network marketing, you need to network on purpose. Purpose. You need to network on purpose. So, network on purpose. Join groups. Okay? Join groups where you can meet people. This is the time for you to join those Rotary groups, those parents associations, those church organizations, even on online. There are groups on Facebook, okay? Join those groups. Any group where you can meet people, join. Because now you are networking on purpose. Attend events. You see, before we go to events, maybe you go to a wedding. You just eat, enjoy the show, and you go back home. But now things are different. When you go to the wedding, you go with your name list in your pocket. Are we together? Yes. Before you would go to church and you praise the Lord and you leave. Now it's different. When the pastor says, hug your neighbor, you get the contact. And when they finish the first sermon, you change the seat. And you get another contact. After the service, you don't try to enter your car and drive off. No. First hang around and say hi to the brothers and sisters. How to get? And get as many contacts as you can, because now you are networking on purpose. Most parties, you know, if you are not someone who likes to invite people, now it's a time for you to invite people. Invite 5 friends and tell them this Sunday we are having a bride. Did they invite the bride? Yes. Yes. Come with a friend. Okay? Come with a friend. Invite someone. Let's meet together. If you're in a neighborhood where you have never met your neighbors, this is the time for you to send out invitations to your neighbors and tell them, look, we've lived together for 5 years. We don't know each other. This is the time for us to get to know one another. Start an initiative like that and meet new people. Are you together? Yes. Follow pages. There are pages that have many people who follow them. And on some of those pages, you will find your prospects. So if you see a page that has very many followers, especially if that page is in line with what we are doing, maybe it could be a page of health and wellness. Maybe it could be a page of people who follow a certain speaker, or maybe people who follow a certain personality, maybe a successful person. Let's say you find people who follow, let's say, on a page of someone who, let's say, a billionaire, okay? Maybe Richard Branson, and they have followers. Some of those people are people who are interested in seeing what he does, and some of them are ambitious, who want to become successful. So comment on those posts. Keep on commenting. It could be anything. Some people will like your comments, others you get to contact them. I saw you like this post. Are you interested in, doing A, B, C, and D, and follow pages where you can as well find a lot of people. So all these are different things. Anything and everything that connects you with lots of people, please do. Because now we are in the business of people. And the more people you can connect with, the more people you can connect to, the higher chances of finding people who you can present the business to and who you can sponsor into your business. Are we learning? Yes. So am I. Now, these are the 2 most important skills in network marketing. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for the 2 most important skills in network marketing? Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Skill number 1, inviting. Can you say inviting?
Inviting.
And the next one.
Yes.
Oh.
That one.
There are so many things we need to do in this business, but according to me, for me, these are my most 2 important skills. The ones you must learn to do, to perform on a daily basis. The first one is inviting. I need to go back. I go back here. I go back here. I want to stop here. Next. Perfect. Okay. So inviting. Can you say inviting?
Inviting.
Inviting is one of the most important skills in our business. So invite people to present to in a group presentation. It could be for a one-on-one, but it's important that we make appointments and we invite. And the more people we invite, the higher the chances. So one thing you must remember is that it's a game of numbers. It's a numbers game. The more people you invite, the more guests you will have. Okay? We have what we call the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule says that if I invite 100 people, 80 of them will not show up. About 20 will show up. So if you want to have 2 guests in the room, how many should you confirm? 10. Confirm 10. When you have 10 people who say, I am coming tomorrow, expect that out of those 10, only 2 are likely to show up. Some will give you excuses. It's too hot. It's too cold. My cat had diarrhea. Hey, it's interesting. People will give all kinds of excuses. So, for you not to be affected by that, talk to as many people as possible. So remember, it's a game of numbers. Remember the 80-20 rule. Now you also need to understand your ratios. Because you see, the 80-20 rule is a general rule. But for some people, it's different. Some people invite 10 and 5 people come. But for others, they need to invite 20 to have 5 people. So for you, you need to know, you need to do your own records and know how many people do I need to invite to have 10 guests in the room. And once you understand your ratios, then you are unbeaten. No one can beat you. Because it means someone who invites 10 and they get 5 guests, you can outnumber them. Even if your ratio is lower, let's say you need to invite 20 people to have 5 guests, another brother invite 5, 20, let's invite 20 to have 5, another person needs to invite 10 to have 5. So what do you need to do to have more than 5? Talk to more people. Okay? So it means if you talk to 30 and the other one talks to 10, you can still have more guests than they do. And you still sponsor more people than they do. So remember the 80-20 rule and never prejudge anyone. Never prejudge anyone. I think I'm saying that for the second time. And also get used to relation. All right. So now we can go to the next page. Yes. Presenting. How many people are seeing your presentations every day? You see, when you open a shop, okay, the more people walk into your shop, the higher the chances of you making more sales. Isn't that true? Yes. Yes. Now, I have not seen this here, but there are some cities I go through, and they have people who stand in front of their restaurant. Let's say this is a restaurant. So in this restaurant, they'll have people standing in front of the restaurant, and they stand like this. Now, let's say you're walking this direction. They will stand here, and they point to their restaurant. They want you to enter. They say, please enter, please enter. You wonder, is there free food? They did in shops. I've not seen it here. Maybe it is somewhere. I haven't walked through the entire Lusaka very well. But when you bypass some shops, some will even pull your hand. They say, please just come and have a look. Come and have a look. I think these shops employ people whose job is just to pull people's hands to enter the shop and have a look. Because they know that the more people enter the shop to have a look, they don't even say come and buy. No, they say come and have a look. Say looking is for free. Just come and have a look. You can even try it on. They know that if they do that, to a good number of people, by the end of the day, someone will have both. Okay? Some restaurants even have people who stand in front of the restaurant with drums and with they are singing. They are singing for customers to enter. So what I want you to ask yourself is how many people are seeing your business every day? Okay? How many people are seeing your business every day? So do presentations. You can do one-on-ones where you sit down with someone and you present to them. You can do group presentations. These are very easy. You just have to invite people, sit with them, and let the presenter go on stage and do the presentation for you. Physical presentations, online presentations. We have all sorts of presentations. Presentations on Zoom, on Google Meet, on WhatsApp. All you have to do is make sure that every presentation you have someone who is attending. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And then of course, I already said this, know your ratios. You need to know how many presentations you need to do in order for you to get a sign-up. Okay? So you need to know that also. How many people you need to present to sign up one person? So it means to have 2 sign-ups, simply double the number.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yes. Now, there is something I want you to remember always, that in network marketing, quantity solves all your problems.
Yes, sir.
Okay? All your problems in network marketing can be solved by simply increasing the number of people that you are talking to. Okay? So quantity solves all your problems in network marketing. You want to have quality downlines, simply talk to a lot of people. Quantity produces quality. Okay? So if you want quality, go through the numbers. Go through quantity. Have you had a good time?
Yes.
Yes. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you so much. Oh, you still want me to continue? Yes.
Enjoy.
Definitely, I will continue. I will continue in 2024. So God bless you. See you at the top. I hope and I believe and I wish that by the next time I come to Zambia, if you are a distributor today, you will be a sales executive. And if you are a sales executive, the next time I come, you should be a gold executive. And if you are a gold executive, you should be a global ambassador. And if you are a global ambassador, they have said this. They are the global ambassador. Yes. So God bless you. I wish you the best and see you at the top.
Thank you. Let's give it a big hand. Big hand, a big hand, a big hand.
Are we excited? Are we enjoying the trainings? Did we enjoy the trainings from the beginning up to today? If you are excited, say, I am excited. I think this side is more excited, this side people are not excited. No. Are we excited? If you're excited, say, I am excited. Ladies and gentlemen, my simple communication is this today. We have been praying with the business. And after all these events that have happened, this is when we have started what? Yes. Remember, Zambia this time around is an open land. Yes. I mean, today as we talk, we are looking for top 1, we are looking for top 2, we are looking for top 3, up to top 20. We are all on the level ground. The time is now to do what? They have given us all the information that we need. They have equipped us. We have the information. We have everything. So it's time for you to go to the war front. Are we together? And ladies and gentlemen, I promise you that we shall all win. Bawe! Whatever is, I want you to say more money. Are we together? 2023. More money. 2023. More money. 2024. More money. 2025. More money. 26. More money. Until. More money. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you.
Thank you so much, G.A. Solomon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying up to the end of our training. You know, the beginning is action. Tell them action. Action. No matter how much we learn and we turn blue in the face, if we don't put it into practice, it will just be notes in the book. Are we together? Yes. So pick something from what we have learned and we go and take action. So thank you for being here. And I can see we are all ready to go implement it. For those of us that have presentations after this, let's go invite. For those of us that have presentations tomorrow, let's go invite and invite and invite. God bless you. Amen. Oh, one more thing.
Maybe one more thing. Explosion Africa members, we would love to meet with you. Today you can stay behind a little bit. Then tomorrow, as Explosion Africa, we shall also be having a Millionaire Circle Members Day. So it's time to invite everyone, everywhere you have ever seen, because tomorrow it's going to be one of the best days. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay.